Sir Crocodile, also known as Mr. Zero, the former president of the mysterious criminal syndicate Baroque Works, and a former warlord of the Seven Seas. But are those the only things that he used to be? Sir Crocodile may not even be a sir at all. He may have just been a miss. This user of the Sansan fruit may not look like a woman, and rightly so, because all throughout the manga and the anime, he's a man, but the history of his that we don't see is when he was a child. Nothing is explained about his childhood, aside from two things. He witnessed the execution of Gold Roger, and at some point, he met Ivankov. For those of you who don't know, this Queen's Devil Fruit is known as the Horn Fruit. It grants the user the ability to change the hormones within a person, which means it can change the gender of a person as he so wishes. In both the anime and the manga, it's revealed that the two met when Crocodile was a mere rookie, and it's said that Ivankov knows a precious weakness of his which he uses to blackmail Crocodile to ensure that he won't try to betray the escape party. It's never revealed what the secret is, but the clear guess is, since Ivankov loves changing the gender of people, is that he changed the gender of this poor child. But what if it wasn't against Crocodile's will to be changed into a man? Maybe there was a motivation behind wanting to be changed. Earlier I mentioned that we knew two things about Crocodile's childhood, and one of them was that he watched Gold Roger die. Also keep in mind that the only clip we see of Crocodile at this execution is from behind. We don't actually get to see his face. The only picture we see of him as a kid is this, and since it's just a picture, it can be hard to tell whether it's a boy or a girl. And since she watched the king of the pirates killed, the person that left a legacy for someone to claim, as a child, Crocodile's mind may have been easily influenced, and in her mind, the only way to become king of the pirates is to become a king. In her mind, there's no queen of the pirates. And it's told that Crocodile once went to the New World, and grew adept to the place's erratic environment. As time went by though, he grew in power and experience, and lost sight of the importance of dreams. His vast amount of experience later helped him earn a spot as one of the 7 warlords of the sea, and at some point, either before or after he became a warlord, Crocodile came to let go of his dream of becoming king of the pirates, after learning about a weapon called Pluton. This changed his focus and he became very interested in it. This gave him the desire to create an organization called Baroque Works. It's at some point in between his childhood and becoming a warlord that Crocodile met Ivankov and had him change her into a male so he could pursue his dreams. But as just told, the dream he had at some point no longer mattered to him. Now, let's assume that this wasn't the case and Crocodile as a child was much smarter than to think you have to be a man to be king of the pirates. Well, then what else could have made him want to change? Well, there are 2 other very short theories that have been made as to why Crocodile wanted to be a man. The first of these 2 is that since Crocodile wanted to be king of the pirates, he looked to join a crew that had a chance of making it, and that was Whitebeard's crew. The problem is that Whitebeard's crew is made up of men, not women. But we see that the nurses that help Whitebeard are women, so why couldn't Crocodile be one of them? It could be that in the past, the need of nurses wasn't required. If he didn't need the nurses when Crocodile was a child, then there would have been no women on his crew, and Crocodile was denied access to the crew. So obviously he would have then had Ivankov change his gender so he could join. But even still, access wasn't allowed for him, which is a guess that might explain why Crocodile wants to kill Whitebeard so bad during the Marineford arc. It's because Whitebeard didn't allow Crocodile on his crew, and now he has a hatred for him and wants him dead. And this final theory is the largest stretch as far as the entire thing goes, and that's Crocodile being Luffy's mother. Now, it can be hard to convince anyone that this is true, but it's part of the entire theory, so I felt the need to mention it. Since we have no idea who Luffy's mother is, fans like to theorize that since Crocodile was not only a woman, but in conjunction with that, she and Luffy are related. There's also something in the show known as the Will of D. In short, everyone with the initial seems to be connected, if not by blood, then by fate. But how does Crocodile fall into the Will of D? Well, it's just like Goldie Roger. His name isn't Gold Roger, it's just easier to call him by that name. Fans like to think that Crocodile is similar and that his name isn't Crocodile, it's Crocodile, another person to share the initial of D. If Crocodile was Luffy's mother by blood and Crocodile made to change that, it wouldn't matter because their fates were interlinked so that one day they would meet again. And they have, twice, in Alabasta and Marineford. But the secret about who Luffy's mother is something that still hasn't been revealed, nor do we know if we'll ever learn who it is. But until then, it's still fun to have completely random theories that might connect or explain the mysteries of some of our favorite characters.